Yeah, what's up, Paul Lash? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Rainy day. Rainy Monday.
Yeah. You know what I think happened? I think that there was some sort of shift. There's a paradigm shift within everything.
So no,
it missed Saturday,
yes,
so it said,
did.
Screw it. We're just going to hit Sunday and Monday.
Yes, it's just Saturday. Saturday was like unbelievable day.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like 80 degrees out.
I know. It's like unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah.
So you were talking about something about some caterpillar.
Oh, yeah.
I know people are going, well,
the caterpillar? I'm sure these are called the woolly bear.
This is before we started the show.
Yeah, woolly bear caterpillars. I'm sure you've probably seen them there. I've seen a couple of them out over the weekend. You know, they're kind of like brown and they have black on either front end or the back end.
Okay.
And that's how you can predict the weather. So what they say is if there's a lot of black up front and no black in the back, it means the winter's going to start off rough but end mild. If there's a lot of black at the back end, well, it's going to be a tough winter over the back end. But if it's all black and a little bit of brown, what a deep doggy do. Well, this year I've seen them. I've seen a couple of them, and there's very little black in the front, and the rest of the caterpillar is completely brown. So that means we're going to start off a little rough, but we're going to have a mild winter. Now, if you listen to some of the weather forecasters who were predicting the El Nino, they're saying
this is like Farmer's Almanac stuff, right?
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be a mild winter. A lot of precipitation, but it's going to be mild. So that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a lot of snow, which just means we're going to get could be rain too. So who the hell knows? But looking good. We need that.
Yeah.
How true it is, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, you ready for Halloween?
Yeah, tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't get many kids, I would assume.
No. Because there's no really a lot of little.
You live in like the Harry Potter borough.
Yeah.
You know, and
plus there's no young real kids in the neighborhood. Even the kids up on top of the hill never come down.
You mean Mickey Kamen doesn't come over and go trick or treat?
No, he doesn't.
Why?
I don't know.
Jeez.
The kids are kind of growing up there too.
People don't filter down from the VFW.
No, that's okay.
Instead of candy, you give them nips.
Nips. Had the one good thing about giving out nips, we get some money back.
You get your money. Well, it could be the borough, could be the town. Who knows who gets that money anymore? Oh my goodness. Daryl wants to know those caterpillars. What if they're all squished? How do you know?
And that's the end of it. I don't know how you tell.
So do you know really? Do you get any kids at all for Halloween?
No.
See, we'll sit out front in our fire pit.
Well, because you're right there on the street.
Yeah.
So you're going to get kids walking by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a kids party there Saturday night too, like 2 houses down.
Yeah.
It was pretty loud. But it was like, pfft. So they're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm not uptight about that stuff.
Yeah. Well, some
personally.
people get uptight over it, especially if it gets too loud. Some people get uptight.
Victoria says I give out nips to parents on Halloween.
You know that years ago, I remember.
That's a thing.
I remember years ago walking around with the parents, and we lived in a housing project, and walk around with a class.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the old shenanigans back in the day?
Well, I can tell you when I was young, what we used to do is soap windows.
Yeah.
You know, we used to take a bar of soap and go to a store. If you lived in an area where there was a grocery store or something that had windows, you'd write on the windows. You know,
Yeah.
it's all done in fun because it was all soap.
Right. It just washes out.
Yeah, and the other thing was
The problem is the ones that come up with eggs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very damaging because
It's
that
pretty-
really eats into paint.
Yes, it does.
You know.
Yeah. And then the other thing is toilet paper.
Yeah. Harmless.
Throwing toilet paper around the place.
Shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
That was one.
Yeah. One thing we used to do also is to fill a paper bag full of crap, dog crap, and then fill it up and then light it on fire. Throw it on the front the guy's front step. The guy would come out and stop stomping it out. Of course, what's he stepping on?
Victoria says gate night was a thing. I don't remember gate night.
I don't remember gate night.
What was gate night? I have no idea what gate
I
night
don't
was.
know. I have no clue. Never heard of it.
No, I guess I was pretty docile
Yeah,
with my Halloween shenanigans.
Yeah, was that a farm thing?
No, I lived right on Wilson Street. I grew up.
I
on
know,
Wilson
but
Street.
this thing she just mentioned, doesn't she live up in the farm area?
I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Like open the gate so the animals run free. I don't know.
That's what it is.
Scott says in Jersey we called it mischief night.
Oh, there you go.
Everybody like my new Halloween font?
Yeah, yeah.
She said yes, it's a farm thing.
I kind of thought. Said, "Gate, open the gate, let the animals out." That would really tick people off.
Yeah, that would be kind of. So we started a new thing on Grizzled News and Notes. The new group that has just gone over 600 members
That's a lot.
in less than 2 weeks.
That's a lot.
But we're getting members that are that come in and they're engaging and they're coming in and finding out that they can talk in the chat and not worry about getting bombed, and they're fine, which is
good. Yeah,
There's no drama.
no
I'm
drama.
not going to put up with drama.
Yeah.
So
No, it seems to work out good. That's good. And
Yeah, it's
and
been good.
you're giving straight scoop on what's going on.
yeah, why would we do otherwise?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't help it. I can't do this.
Oh boy.
I get a text message.
Oh, you got a text message.
I'll show you in a bit.
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
It's funny.
Is it?
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh.
It's not a Friends meme.
Oh,
It's not a Chandler Bing
okay.
meme, which
Gotcha.
we all know
Gotcha.
passed away over the weekend.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah.
Well, drowning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Drowned in his hot tub.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They think he had a heart attack,
Oh, it's possible.
which could have happened in a hot tub because he wasn't healthy.
No, he was sickly. I
He
think.
wasn't. He
Yeah.
wasn't healthy at all.
No, well, he
So-
drank a lot
Well, he had a history
of drinking a lot.
of drinking and painkillers,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, let's get out of that for a minute. I was talking about Grizzled News and Notes. Today is Meme Monday.
Beam.
Meme, like a picture with
Oh,
you know
yeah.
with different, funny sayings on it.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? You don't, do you?
No, I don't, but I'm listening.
So you know how like I'll show you a picture and it's got a saying on it and it's
Yep.
real funny. That's a meme.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
All right.
Got the beam.
So it's meme Monday.
Gotcha.
So if you want, there's a thread at the top, and you can go ahead and you can post a meme that you think is funny that you want to share with the group.
Oh, cool.
Scott, what you just sent me was hilarious, and maybe you should post that. But I think the funniest one so far.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'll put it up on the screen. I think the funniest one so far, at least to me.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, we're almost there. All right, here it is. I gotta share the screen now. Nope, not that button, but it is this button. You ready? Patrick Strain put this one up. He goes, "These edibles ain't SHIT." And then 20 minutes later on the train to work, and he's in the bathroom holding the curtain rod like he's on a train.
Oh, gotcha.
Because those edibles ain't shit. You see it?
No, I can't see it.
That's hilarious. you got to go into our group, and anyway.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
That's the funniest one yet, I think. But it is Meme Monday.
Yep.
So go ahead and drop your memes in there because they're fun. And it's easy to join because it's free. We don't charge anything. And you know what? And this really kind of ticked me off. Like Friday night, we were not able to stream the Grizzled High School football game.
I saw that.
Because they said that they had no room in the booth.
Really?
Yeah.
That's odd.
So I said, all right. So I don't know where I was going with this, but we got a lot of I got a lot of text messages and emails and that kind of stuff. Like, why aren't you streaming? Why aren't you there? Why aren't you there? Yeah. And I'm saying, like, I can't tell you why. I wish I knew, because we would have been there. We did try.
Yeah.
We did try to be there.
That's unfortunate.
But we will be there in Stonington on Friday. So Stonington and Griswold, which is actually, it's amounting up to be even a more important game than before, because Griswold won.
Yeah.
They beat Waterford 54-33. They've been scoring a lot of points. Stonington, who went into the weekend undefeated, well, they lost.
Oh,
they lost to Wyndham.
Oh,
so now there's a 3-way tie.
Wow.
Between Griswold, Wyndham, and Stonington.
Wow. Cool.
So now, so it's going to be an interesting. Like, Wyndham has beaten both Griswold and Stonington. Griswold's one loss has been to Wyndham. Wyndham's one loss has been to Killingly. So right now, if you were to say, hey, which one would you think is a top? And I would say, probably Wyndham, because they have wins over both Griswold and Stonington. So this game against Stonington for Griswold is gonna play a big part.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what happens. Victoria says that as far as the memes on Meme Monday, she goes, I really had to comb through mine. Most of mine are too offensive. Well, one of the things that I put in the post this morning about Meme Monday and what you're going to post is that everybody has different humor styles.
Sure.
Everybody likes something different.
Yes, they do.
And if you post something and you think it's funny, okay. But if you don't like what somebody has posted, you don't have to. Just move on with your day.
Right.
You don't need to get, crappy or say, I'm going to call your manager or something like that. Because I'm just going to say, you know what? Everybody likes something different.
That is true.
You know, and I'm not gonna. There's no way you can't conform to everybody,
You're right.
and I'm not gonna worry about it.
That's true. Good idea.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, we're looking to see if we can get his. You know, just because I want to laugh. It's Monday, right?
Nothing wrong with laughing on a Monday.
It's Monday.
It's not my favorite day, but that's okay.
Oh no. No. I just saw something that is just not something that I am.
Oh boy. What do you find now?
My life is over as I know it. The New Kids on the Block Magic Summer Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Paula Abdul and DJ Jazzy Jeff. That's this summer. God, I hope we're on our cruise at that very moment. No. Please, God, no. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If we're planning on going on another cruise with people.
Yep. Well, who else did you go with?
Llamas with hats. But if that concert conflicts with the cruise, there is going to be a whirlwind of decisions of whether or not we actually go on the cruise or not. So Cindy, who is one of the people that are going, just says no, because then she's going to complain the whole time that we're missing it. You know, the not the cruise, the concert. And it's not that they haven't seen him 30 times either.
Gotcha. Well, you know, some people like the group.
I get it. You know, I mean, there's just something different when women fangirl on things more so than men do. You know, I mean, come on. You like music. You like bands, right?
Sure.
But do you ever stand up and scream and go, "Oh my God, throw me your underwear"? No. Be careless, right?
Be careless.
You know, but then again, you get someone like Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. In the 70s, you know, next thing you know.
It was Elvis, too. Elvis. It was crazy over Elvis at the time, too.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and Scott Fryer just said, until you see those ticket prices, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They will pay them no matter what. They will pay them. They will pay them. They will pay those ticket prices.
Yeah, they're
maybe not quite Taylor Swift prices, but they'll pay them
$100-something at least.
Hey Cindy, how much was the last one? Were the last ones? Victoria says, I don't get the underwear thing. Well, maybe stop being commando. How much were they? I think they were almost close to
$200,
if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
How much were the last New Kids tickets? Because they just went like last year. You know, well, they'll even go to Wahlburgers just to say that they're close to New Kids. You know. And they have a New Kids cruise. I'll never go on that crap.
Yeah.
No, because it'll be like, oh my God. I'll be sitting in the smoking section 24 hours a day going, did you get enough Joey McIntyre yet?
Oh.
No. Let me just jump overboard.
Well, I thought I heard that Donnie Wahlberg was going to quit the series he was on. You know, he's on that series on TV. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, the New York Cops. I thought I saw someplace he was going to quit.
I don't know.
Maybe because he's a new kid on the block.
Yes.
Donnie, yeah. So maybe he's quitting to go on tour.
So here's a question. Seriously, and I would, you know, there are folks that are in here which are adults, you know, and we, you know, maybe most of us are Gen Xers, or whatever. Scott says Blue Bloods.
That's it. That's what he was on that series. I thought I saw someplace he was going to quit the series.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know I don't know what show he's on. Well, let me ask, because most of us are Gen Xers that are in the group, except you, Boomer. You're not even a Boomer.
No, I'm an old X.
Oh God, you're a Stone Age.
Old dust.
How much would you pay for a ticket for a concert? What is the most you would go for your favorite band to pay for a ticket? Seriously, I would like to know, how much would you pay for a ticket right now to see, a band that you could see, not somebody, not like a bucket list, like, geez, I want to see Jim Morrison and the Doors, but you can't because they're dead, kind of thing. Somebody that you could see right now. Like, how much would you pay? Top dollar. Like, if you're a New Kids fan, what is the top dollar you would actually put on your debit card, credit card, whatever, to see this group? Or NSYNC when they come around, because they're going to support their new album. There's a lot. We just saw Foreigner.
Yeah.
Those
are over $100.
Yeah. I was okay with that. It was the last time, that going to see them.
Yeah.
Scott Fryer says $150 is my threshold. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yep.
I mean,
$150 per ticket.
That'll be in the upper balcony.
Well, I think it would depend on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it would depend on the show. So, he says $150.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow? Tuesday?
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Okay.
31st.
Wednesday.
Last day of October.
I got to talk to you about Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah. I got to talk to you about Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And hold on a minute. Oh, crap. No.
Oh, boy. Got a lot of issues going on this morning over there.
What?
You got a lot of issues going on.
No. All right, Laura. Hi, Laura. Says 100 to 200. So I guess the rest of the people are in here are not really here. Because you got to be. You never know. You take a look and see how many people are. So you all see one number in the group you're in, but that's not the true number.
Yeah.
So you want to see how many people are bots how many things are bots are actually true people in here.
Yeah.
That's why we ask people to go ahead and type something like, I'm alive. Horton, here's a who. Happy sales and use due date to all the small businesses. All right. I have no idea what we're talking about. Daryl. Looks like the only Connecticut is August at Xfinity.
Oh.
Okay. So New Kids are going to Xfinity in August of next year.
Yeah, that's Hartford, right? So that's outside too, ain't it?
Huh?
Isn't that outside?
Yeah.
Xfinity, yeah.
Sydney, how much were they? How much were the tickets at Xfinity? I'm going to say they're close to $200.
Probably. Yeah.
Kathy says, I'm not a big concert goer. I'll watch other people's videos for free.
Oh, well.
Well, she door dashes from Dunkin' for $25. All right, they're on sale. They're going on sale on November 3rd. How much are they? ¿Cuánto pesos? ¿Cuánto dinero?
So they go on sale November 3rd.
Huh?
She said they go on sale November 3rd.
Yeah, but I'm curious in how much they are. Because it's a money grab at this point. These guys don't need the money.
Plus you're paying a fee. You're going to pay.
Can't see prices yet. Well, if you got to ask, you can't afford it. So
yeah, I mean, Ticketmaster, they charge you all these fees on top of the fees.
Yeah.
Which they're trying to stop.
You know what? If you're going to go to a concert at Mohegan Sun, if you're going to go to a concert at Foxwoods, then go there and buy them at the box office.
Yeah.
Just go there and buy them. You know, I mean, I understand this is a world of convenience.
Yeah.
You know, so Christie City. The reason why there's no prices yet is because they want to gauge to see how much they can get.
Yeah.
Artists don't set the prices, the venues do. That is half correct because it depends on who owns the show. There are some places, like for example, Mohegan Sun. Sometimes they own the show,
Yeah.
and they're the ones that are, you know, the act is coming in, and they're renting the arena. And then in that case, Mohegan Sun will set the price
Gotcha.
for their tickets. Then there are folks that will come in. Yeah, see, Jennifer just saying venues do not set prices. So I mean, he's half correct because, like for example, I know this is going to sound silly, but this is one that I know of. The WWE, the wrestling, they own their own show. So when they come in, they've rented out the arena and then they're doing everything themselves. So there's that.
Oh. Gotcha.
So sometimes it's either way. It depends on who owns the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you would think, you know, that, you know, the venues go cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yep.
It's not though.
Yeah.
It's they go either way. Depends on who owns the show.
Oh.
I don't know, Jennifer. Because Garth probably owns his own show. Garth probably rents out the arena, you know, or buys out the arena for the night, and then his company will set the venue prices.
Yeah.
And then Ticketmaster will get a commission on tickets sold. All right.
Oh, well, you may be going on a cruise. You may not be.
Oh, I'm going on the damn cruise. They want to sit home and wait for new kids. They can do that. You know?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Because it's not going to be May. Well, that's in sync.
You know, it's funny. All these old groups keep coming back. They go away for a while, and then they see other groups that are doing well. So, hey, man, let's try that.
Well, it's because the 80s and the 90s are big cash grabs right
Big
now.
cash, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of bands that are coming back.
Yeah.
Because they know they can.
Yeah.
Because the 80s are real popular right now.
Absolutely.
The 90s are real
I
popular
agree.
right now. All that pop culture.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, when I was a kid, right? In the 80s, and it's like, oh my God, there's all these 50s and 60s bands everywhere.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So like right now, if you think about it, the 80s is 40 years ago.
Yeah.
It was 40 years ago.
Yeah. And most of the people are in positions where they can buy all these tickets.
Huh?
And most of them are in positions where they can buy tickets for 150, 200 bucks. Think about it.
Yeah.
They're not 19, 20-year-olds.
19, 20-year-olds are the ones, you know, sometimes because they got nothing else to pay bills on.
Yeah, but yeah, go to a lot of these concerts with some of these older bands. There's not a lot of young folks there. There's a lot of older people there. When you go to one of these concerts and you see two old people walking down with popcorn and a soda, you say, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. People eating popcorn like they're, you know, it's like they're going to a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So
What about Taylor Swift? What about that show?
she's a billionaire now.
Yeah.
She knows how to sell herself.
So her show, she pretty much she took it away from the venue. She said, "No, I'm going to do it this way, and this is the way I want to do it."
Yeah.
And she did. And then her
Yeah.
concerts were like 4-6 hours long or whatever.
Yeah.
But then she backed it up with a movie or
Yeah.
or documentary or a concert film,
Right.
which I did go and see.
Yeah.
I did go with Rihanna. She wanted to go to it.
Yeah.
And I will say that, I was entertained. It was music, it was fun, and everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't like a 14-year-old Swiftie, jumping up and down going,
Well, of course.
shake it off, whatever. I mean, nothing like that. I sat there and ate pizza. But because it was one of those places where you could order a pizza right in the place. So, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But, getting back to Taylor Swift, she's pretty smart cookie.
It's pretty good.
She's a pretty smart cookie.
Knows how to sell herself.
Huh?
She knows how to sell herself, or she's got somebody behind her.
Or she's got somebody that knows how to sell her. And then
Yeah.
she's just taking good advice.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I don't know if her father's a manager or not. I don't know.
I don't know. What do we got coming up? Election day.
Yeah. Week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting.
It's an interesting race. We're still gonna have Tina on one more time, and Wayne will be on one more time.
Yeah.
So you'll still have an opportunity to ask them questions. We'll have them on live Monday, Tuesday, respectfully.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting. I'm going to ask you again. Asked you last week. Do you think that the write-in candidate, Dana Bennett, is going to play a factor?
See,
And I want to ask everybody that. Anybody that's familiar with the election that's going on, for first selectman in the town of Griswold, do you feel that the write-in candidate, Dana Bennett, who happens to be the incumbent right now, do you feel that she is going to pose a factor in this election? I'd like to know what people think. And you don't even need to answer if you don't want to.
well, I think she is. I mean, I know that the candidate said no.
Okay.
I think that in order for her to get to at least become a write-in candidate, she had to have so many signatures.
I don't know how that works.
My guess is that there'll be some people that will.
Oh, no, she's going to have her supporters.
She's going to have her
There's no doubt, yeah.
supporters. Yeah. You don't know.
All right. So when I guess the question was kind of a trick question. When I say play a factor, I didn't necessarily say, do you think she's going to win or lose? Not you, but there are some like,
Writing candidates don't work.
yeah. So Scott says she will, but only because she'll take votes away from Wayne. Daryl says from the Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City, right next to the
Dog groomer.
dog groomer. No, it's hard enough to get people to vote. Never mind getting them to write in a candidate. That is very, very true. I think people, even if they're all about the write-in candidate, it's too much work. Brad says, I think she's just taking votes. Kathy says there were no signatures needed
She didn't
to
need
be a write-in.
them.
She needed signatures to force a primary, but not as a write-in.
Gotcha.
And
To
comes
force
in
the
and
primary.
piggybacks
So
that.
that means if she forced the primary between her and Wayne, there were people that supported her.
yes.
So she has some backing. Let's say,
I think we all understand
I
that
honestly-
she does have a following. I mean,
so how many voters you think are going to vote on this election? 3,000? 2,000?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I have an estimate this time.
Because don't forget, there's nothing other than local
More
politics.
people voted on the field turf
Yes, they did.
than I thought they were going to. I think you were closer to the number than I was.
Yeah.
Anywhere near.
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, how many people are going to vote? Because there's no state.
There's no
The
presidential election.
no state.
There's no state.
fate.
It's just straight up local.
Yeah. So you kind of wonder how many people are actually going to vote in town.
So Jennifer, who was pretty spot on with I think the primary, she was pretty spot on.
Yeah.
There's 8,100 registered voters, and she
Yeah.
would know because she's one of the registrar of voters.
Yep.
Hopefully getting paid finally.
Yeah. Yep.
She says she's predicting 2,500 voters.
So, all right. So 2,500 voters. She had to have a certain percentage of voters to get the primary, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember how many. It was like a certain percentage of the last
Correct. So
amount of voters.
I thought it was like 70 or 80 votes she had to have. She took those 80 votes away from 2,500.
Yeah.
That leaves, 2420.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see. Jen says that they have received 40 absentee ballots to date.
oh, really? So, but I think you're still going to be able to drive down. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think you can drive down so you don't, and they'll give you a ballot in front of the high school,
Yes.
so you don't have to do that long walk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Which is makes it easier on folks who have a hard time walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I guess the question is it going to play a factor? I think, and this is just my opinion, if it plays a factor at all right. So put it this way: let's say you do have around 2,500 voters
Yep.
or 2,500 votes that come in, right?
Yep.
Minus the 40 absentees that have already come in.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to need 51% of those.
Yep.
To go ahead and vote for you or write you in.
Right.
So that is what? 1,260 people? 1,280 people?
Yep.
That you're going to need to actually write Joe Schmo.
Right.
Do you think that many people are actually going to write that name in?
No.
I don't either. And I think sometimes, I think for some folks, they're going to go to the poll and they're going to say, you know what? No, I just don't want to write it in. I'm going to vote here. They color in the bubble and they walk away.
Well, I think you're right. I think the majority of people are not going to write it in, but there's going to be an impact once one candidate or the other candidate based on those write-ins. I think there will be write-ins.
Do you think that she gets enough votes to even win a spot on the Board of Selectmen?
That's an interesting thing. That would mean she would have to get, well, it'd have to be a significant number.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking.
She'd have to be in the top 3.
Yeah, she'd have to be over 1,000 votes plus.
Right.
Yeah.
So you figure Tina and Wayne are going to be on the board.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Right.
I would think.
Unless the Richard and Martin thing is a complete landslide.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way, because you can vote either one.
Right. So let's just say that Wayne and Tina are on the board. Now you have one more spot.
Yep.
And it's between Martin, Rich Grabowski, and Dana Bennett. Does Dana Bennett get enough write-in votes to beat Martin or Rich?
Good question. Because a lot of times what's going to happen is people are probably, if they're going to vote for either the Republican or the Democrat, they're probably going to vote for both the first and second selectmen. They're not going to split it. I don't think.
Right.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to go and pick Tina on one side and pick Martin on the other side, or vice versa. You're either going to do them both, or
Yeah, so let's just look like voter habit, right?
yeah.
So like Jen says, she goes, not likely most people vote a party line with no party affiliation. It'll be hard to get someone to vote a split party.
Right. That's what I mean.
So yeah.
No, I'm saying no, that possibly would. Now we're talking first and second selectmen. I'm not saying that the other candidates who are,
Yeah.
that could be split.
Mhm.
That's very possible
Okay.
that, I don't think they would split the first and second, but I think you could find that, board of selectmen, you could have, could be Republicans, could be Democrat. Those could be split.
Sure.
Unless people vote straight party lines, but I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Well, we had there were a lot of people that voted straight party lines last election.
That's because it was the big red wave.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to affect Plainfield? Do you think like we're going to have Kevin Cunningham? He'll be in here.
Yeah.
And just for those people who want to know, Tom Sinklewitz was also invited, but he will not be able to make it due to schedule conflicts. But Kevin Cunningham will be in here and talking about his campaign. Do you think that's the whole red wave that we're not going to have this time? As you predict, is that going to affect him at all?
No, it's going to be based on what you did.
Okay. Do you think Kevin Cunningham has done enough to gain re-election in the town of Plainfield?
Well, I think he's done a lot in Plainfield. That's for sure. And I don't know how some people feel about that. I don't know. I guess. As any politician, you're going to have people who like it, and you're going to have people who don't like it for what you did. There's always going to be that thing. So.
Let's see. Daryl says the people that write her name, meaning Dana Bennett, in are the ones that are already her supporters. She isn't going to sway any new voters. He believes, which will hurt Wayne, but not enough to sway the decision.
Well, depends how many people write in for her and not Wayne.
Well, you don't have to write Wayne, and you just have to call her a bubble.
Oh, that's true. But what I'm saying is, it could take away. It's going to take away votes from Wayne.
Yeah,
if that's what happens, or it could be vice versa. You don't know. But yeah, it could take. And if it comes down to a narrow margin of 60 votes, 60 people wrote their name down, that would affect him. That means that he would have lost by 60 votes. 60 people wrote in her name. So it could
so you're saying that the write-in candidate, Dana Bennett, is going to affect
it could
Wayne, but not Tina.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I would think that
I
think it would be Wayne.
See, I thought that possibly up until the debate.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because Wayne and Tina are so close on the issues that I don't even see a party line between them personally.
Yep.
So when it comes to Wayne and Tina and then Dana, on this end over here, I think she's going to pluck votes from either. I don't know if it's going to be, and I know the big thought is, okay, all right, RTC, you didn't give me the nomination, so I'm coming for you. That kind of thing. That's a lot of the thought, I'm just in it to try to screw you up, because I'm trying to get back at you.
But there's no way we're going
to,
there's no way we're going to be able to find that out.
No.
There's no way, because
but I'm telling you, that's the rumor, right?
That's the rumor.
That's the thing. Yeah. It's like, I've heard that a lot. Is she doing this really just to kind of, cop a cheap feel on the RTC and say, hey, look, I
don't know.
I'm bringing you with me.
Maybe maybe she figures that she could become a third selectman.
Anything could happen, and that's why the process is the way that it is.
Yeah.
So and I'm not saying that she's going to lose.
No,
I'm just asking. Do you think there'll be an effect? Because the more you think about it, there are more things that are different scenarios. Not just the one.
It's going to take away votes from either the Democratic or the Republican candidate, depending on how people feel. If there's write-ins, and right now we're not going to be able to tell which one she took it away from.
Yeah, and you'll never know.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
No,
but it's going to be taken away from somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe her intention is maybe she wants to become the third selectman. I don't know.
Oh no, I don't believe that at all.
You think she wants to be first?
Oh yes. I've even raised the question that if she ended up on the board of selectmen as third selectman, if she would go ahead and relinquish that.
I don't know.
I have thought, because I'm thinking, all right, if she wins third selectman, does she stay on? I'm thinking, I'm wondering if she resigns that.
I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, that's her decision.
That's it.
So we'll have to wait and see another week. We'll find
And I
out.
know they watch. So, I mean, it's ain't nothing I'm going to say to you guys personally. So,
So we'll find out.
Jennifer says write-ins are so difficult. They have to fully educate the voters since the polling location is a neutral zone with no advertising, and poll workers are not allowed to remind people that there is a write-in candidate. Only if they ask if there are write-ins, are we allowed to provide them with that information?
Well,
So you can't come to the poll and go, hey, Paul, by the way, there's a write-in. You can't say that.
but they can be. I thought that when they're at the school,
Hey, Ron.
they could be a certain distance away, right? They don't have to. They could be on that.
I think it's 75 feet.
Yeah,
You gotta be
she could-
75
she could
feet
be
away from the
there. She could
polling-
be
the
there
entrance to the
reminding
polling
people,
place.
write-in candidate.
Huh?
She could be there having write-in candidate, just like you
Sure.
should have Republican.
Oh, they all will be
they'll
there.
all be there. Yeah,
They'll all be there.
yeah.
Aaron says spooky text. See, people like there are a couple people that like our little font right now. Look at that. Spooky text.
It's interesting.
Oh, they'll all be there. Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
they'll all be there, and people will be reminded before going in that I am a write-in candidate.
Mhm. So what do we? What? No, Aaron. He goes right in, Mike Minarski. Oh hell no. No, you could do that, but you know what? It wouldn't matter because I didn't file any paperwork. Nor will I ever file paperwork to run for that.
No,
It's not that I haven't been asked.
no,
I think you've been asked too.
yeah, I'm too old.
Since when?
Too old.
You're so full of crap. Yeah. Not no. I have to I give props to anybody that runs for first or second or third selectman.
Yeah.
Anybody, because that is a brutal position. That is a brutal position.
Well,
And I don't want anything to do with that. So when it comes to, respecting people on the board, I don't care. If you think I don't, I do. I respect each and every one of you just because of the fact that is a brutal job.
Hmm.
And like it or lump it, that's a tough position to be in.
yeah.
Because you're going to get ridiculed from somebody.
Yeah.
You got to have thick skin.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, both you're going to have people like you or people not like you.
Right.
I mean, that's just the way it is. In any managerial position, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You got some people that like your style, and you got some people who do not.
Who do not.
Yeah, of course.
Aaron says, change it to mayor. Well, in a way, that's kind of been tossed around a little bit. Not mayor, but more so like town council, town manager,
Yeah,
which I don't think is going to happen.
it's too costly. I think. I just think that it's going to take. You're going to have to go from 3 to 5 if that's going to be necessary, and then then you would have to go to the next step, which would be.
I think a town council is 10 years away.
Yeah,
Plus, if we do it at all.
Plus, you got to have the salary to pay the person.
Well, that's why I said, because, we would need people to take advantage of that infrastructure, in town to help the tax base,
Right.
and before we would go to that.
And there's a lot of other things that probably need to be taken care of before you stop paying a salary for it.
Probably,
Yeah,
but there's always going to be something, Paul.
I know, but we don't have anybody coming in, so
Yeah, but let's go back to it. And this is to everybody that I say that has a big complaint about Griswold and it's so expensive to live here. Check out Norwich.
yeah, that's true.
Check out Colchester.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Then
true.
tell me what the mill rate is here and tell me how bad it is.
Yeah, no, I know.
Then you could make the problem the statement. Well, Norwich has a full-time police force. Well, Norwich has a full-time
Police and fire.
fire department. Yes.
Yeah.
Griswold and Jewett City have 2 fire departments, right?
Yeah.
And they're always out there.
Yep.
They always, and if they need help, mutual aid, here they come. So do we suffer? I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Another thing, state police. They are our local police department.
Yep.
So Jewett City has 2 resident state troopers.
That's true.
And I always get a lot of pushback when I say this, but I have yet to see anytime there be a problem and not enough state police, because they're like freaking ninjas.
Oh yeah,
They just show up out of nowhere.
yeah. You don't think there's communication going on between them?
They are here. Something goes on, boom. Next thing come on. We've seen it, at the liquor store across the street. Something happens, all of a sudden, boom, 4 troopers are there. Where did they come from?
I know.
Because they are there.
Yeah, they're around. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Do we lose? I don't think so.
No.
I think it'll get amplified because people will complain.
Yeah.
But I don't think we lose out.
No.
At all.
No. Could be.
Because I'm telling you, those state troopers, they are there.
Oh, they're there.
You just don't think they are.
Yeah.
Okay. In the new borough building, right, where we used to be. All right, there was an issue with people right behind the building. There was something going on. Next thing you know, there's a trooper. Okay, there's a second trooper within 2 minutes. And then what else happened? Walking across, like behind where Teresa Madonna's office is, were 2 plainclothes.
Really?
Where did they come from? Guess what?
Yeah.
They're there. So you had 4 troopers all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's why I say all the time, if you think that we don't have enough services in town as far as protection services, or you can always make the argument, well, they didn't show up soon enough. Well, that could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Norwich or Colchester, their police could be on another call doing something else. Yep. Where they're needed.
Yep.
It could always happen. But I can't remember the last time that I've seen it took 15 minutes for somebody to get out here. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. They're around.
They are there.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. I'm glad you could make it up the stairs.
I made it up the stairs.
You did. So everybody send a get well card to Paul, because his little knee is hurting him and his little back. He's got back problems. Send it to 1 Paul Lash Drive, Paulville, Connecticut, 063 Paul 1.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Or actually, you could send them to SNSN Radio, 70 Main Street, Jewett City. Get well, Paul. He likes the Peanuts cards. Like Charlie Brown, and he likes Woody Woodpecker. And Casper the Friendly Ghost, and he likes all those wonderful comics.
Those are old.
So send a get well to Paul Lash.
Yeah, sure.
We hope your leg stays attached. We love you, Paul.
Yep.
70 Main Street, Jewett City, 06351.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Care of Paul Lash.
Thank you.
He's got his damn cane. Look out! It's like Mr. Tudball now from Carol Burnett. Remember Mr. Tudball? Aaron says, sorry for your condition, Paul.
I know. Hopefully it's not going to last.
I got to carry him up and down the stairs now. God, he's not as light as I thought. All right.
Oh well.
What's tomorrow? Halloween. So we will see them. Well, we won't see you tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow. Till Wednesday.
Yeah, see you Wednesday. Yeah. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you tomorrow on